everyone, and welcome to another lesson. We are still on get date methods in JavaScript. We've looked at the get full year method, we've looked at the get month method. And in this particular lesson, we'll be taking a look at three other different get date method. And the first is the get date method. The get date method returns the day of a date as a number 1 to 31. Then we take a look at the get hours method. The get hours method returns the hour of a date as a number 0 to 23. Then the get minute method. The get minute method returns the minute of a date as a number from 0 to 59. So we'll take a deep dive into each of these methods and see how they work in JavaScript. So let's just dive in. So here I'll take this out because I don't need them anymore. So the first thing I'm going to be taking a look at is the get date method. So let's have a variable. It's new date. And inside the new date object, I want to pass the date string. And now look at what I have right here on my screen. So I have a date that I passed in, which is 26, 16 of January 2026. So I'm asking JavaScript to get me the date from that date string, and it extracted out 16, which is corresponding to the value of the date, that I have in my date string. If I remove this parameter, let's see what happens. Now you will see that JavaScript gets me the correct date of what I am in the month, and this is 20, which is correct because today is actually 20. So this is how you can use the get date method to get return the day of the date as a number. So you can see that it's returning the day of the date as a number 20. So let's move on and take a look at how the get hours method works. So I'm just going to take out all of these to get hours method. So let me make this variable new date, and then I want to do it dot get hours. So I'm passing in this. I want to do document dot get element by IT. Okay. I want to get the output of D. Look at it, 12:39, which is the current time that my browser picks or my system. So we can see that the hour is showing as what you have right here on the screen. D dots get sorry, should take this out. I don't need it anymore. Sorry, it was not supposed to show full date. It's supposed to show me the hour. Supposed to return the hour of the date as a number. So between 0 and 23, and now it's returning 12 because the correct time is 12 past 12, and this matches what I currently have as the time, which indicates that this is correct. So this is how you use the get hours method. You can either use it to get the current hour, or you can as well pass in a parameter and do 26 16. This way you can see 1. So the hour is 1. If I passed in a date string, but if I don't, it uses the current hour to calculate and give me an output. What I mean is this, as you can see. Then the last one on this list is the get minute method. The get minute method returns the minute of a date as a number from 0 to 59. So the get minute method works the same way like this. But I'm just going to change some things and see, okay, instead of get hours, so I can do get minutes. And here right now you can see the minute is 41. If you take a look at my time on my phone or my system, you can see that it is 41, which means that this is correct. And I can as well also use the get minute by passing in date string 2025 10 10. So now check out. See what this gives me. 0. So which means that as at this time, the equivalent of the minutes as at this date is 0, and that is why I'm getting 0 right here in my browser output. So these three methods, the get minute method, the get hours method, and then the get dates method, are part of methods that you can use when working with dates in order to get their results in form of a number. You can see that we're able to get dates as a number, hour as a number, and minutes as well as a number. So take note of this when working with date objects in JavaScript. Don't forget that all these things that we are discussing, one or two lessons might not be enough. Sometimes you might need to do some practice on your own, which means that when you have to do that, don't neglect or procrastinate. You can just go online, you know, see how you can learn from it, and then come up with examples that you can use to practice in order to internalize everything that we are talking about and that we are learning in this series. Thank you. And in the next video, I'll see you people.